So far, actually, we've gotten 2 Jinjos. How many of those have we gotten? So I'm just trying to remember the completion of this area. Okay, so we've gotten 49 notes so far. I'll get the rest of the notes of there later. Let me just see. Okay, so we got 2 Jinjos, that many, and then 1 Honeycomb that we've gotten about 3 or 4 days. So that's not too bad. This place doesn't take very long. It's obviously a lot more complicated than Mumbo's Mountain. In fact, I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's a lot bigger. But it's still very simple. And nothing too complicated. You have the jiggies kind of laid out for you. Even the Jinjos aren't that hard to find. And basically, it's up to you what you want to do. Like, you could go to the right, you can go to the left, but you're basically going to make a full circle around the island trying to get things. That's just how it goes. I will spare your life for now, Mr. Krabs. But that's basically, it's up to you which way you want to go. I just kind of choose my own way. I don't really have a plan per se, but this is what I like to do when I generally come here. Just go like, first do Nipper, the boss, then go for the captain, then go for the sunken castle, then go for here, and then start to make my way around the island. That's what I generally like to do. Now let's just see, that was fall damage? Oh, I didn't realize it was that sensitive. Okay, I think there's a honeycomb out here. Yes, there is. We just gotta avoid this guy! Coffee and mints. I am not coffee and mints. What are you talking about? But this is how you can actually kill him. This is where this tactic actually gets in handy. Now let's actually do it properly. If you get him at the right angle, you could just spit out these eggs and actually hurt him. I actually will kill him. Let me just try this again. Come here, yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you! Now, let's die here now. There you go. That's it. He takes a couple of hits and he drops 3 honeycombs for you, which is nice. It gets rid of him temporarily, but he will come back. Don't think he's gone forever, because I've made that mistake, and I got terribly scared. Out of my life. Let's see what's in here. I think there's a couple of notes, right? Yes. Okay, so now we have 63. I just gotta keep an eye on that. Ow. Okay, I need life. Come here. Clam! There you go. That punch always works. Now what's in here? Yeah. Oh, feathers. No bother. I'm not gonna bother going in there. But now if we go up here, we'll have some more things to do. There's some more notes up here, but the main thing is we're just gonna see a big giant X, and it's like, well, what do we do with the giant X? Well, figure it out, dummy. There we go. Okay. So let's slam on it, and then there's this guy that's gonna be like, follow the clues if you're looking for gold. And to fly higher, you'll need some red feathers. Press A to use one, but remember that Beaky can only carry 50 of them. Let's, oh wait, I see that Jinjo. Let me get the Jinjo. Let me get the Jinjo. I just missed it. That's okay. But basically, this is what it's going to tell you. They'll point you in the direction you're supposed to go. And this is why, if you were wondering, well, why would they just put a big empty space of nothing? Well, this is why. It's for this mission specifically. And it takes you around the whole island, and then it comes to this point where you're just like, wait, what? But it's pretty easy to figure out, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. So now this one's taking us over there, and that's basically that other empty space. So then, the last empty space, and actually, we were just there with that crab in the notes. And I totally hit that. What are you talking about? There we go. You see, each one points you in the direction, so if you're not sure where to go, just follow the arrow and just go straight. Wait, I didn't see you there. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, I missed. Wow, I didn't know this about this Mumbo Skull. Actually, let me get him. Nice. So that's 7 already. That's pretty good, actually. So we're going to be getting a lot from now in between the next world. It'll be pretty good, actually. Excuse me, little crab. There you go. And then he's just like, you'll never find me, though. But, of course, he positions himself right beside us. That's really dumb of him. But here we go. Boom. Just like, yikes. Please open me gently. Instead of opening him gently, and if I could get the crab, please. You want to do that move to open him. But no. Crab. Mr. Krabs. This is it. Your last warning. There you go. But now, this is how you want to open him. Smash it. Don't open him gently. No, forget that nonsense. You crash him open. You smash him open, crash him open. Similar words. But no, you want to smash it open. Don't even care about what he asks. And there you go. Now that we're done with this, we've gotten about, what, how many? 5, 6 jiggies now? Now we can go across these boxes. I think the shark would be back by now at this point. And yes, he is. There he is. Oh, you can't do anything. Haha, in your face, in your face. You can't do anything. But this part is actually one that you could easily miss out on. And if you're thinking, oh, this is just a little pathway to nothing, maybe just like a Jinjo or a Mumble Skull or something, you're dead wrong. It's actually very important. This one's easy to miss because you don't see this little pathway. But it actually contains, if we could get there any faster, 76, 77, not bad. Okay, it's good that I'm getting these blue eggs. But it contains a Jiggy, so very easy to miss. I don't blame you if you do, because this one had me puzzled for quite some time, actually. I didn't actually see this pathway, and then when I did, I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. It's just one of those things in games sometimes. You always have that part where you're just like, wait, what do I do here? That always happens. Do I have enough? I don't even worry about no feathers. Oh, don't punch now, Banjo. Jeez. No, I don't want to be in the water. I don't want to hear that scary music. It's too scary for me. And now we're going to have close to about 70 notes. So I think I'm in good shape. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's see. No, I have to go back to those areas. You know, the top platform. Well, let's see what's in here first. You know those areas with the feather pads? I have to go back there to get some notes. Wow, you actually get a lot of mumble tokens. Oh, wow, close. La 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 la. Now let's go up this hill or bridge or something that Banjo slips on. Oh my god, let's keep going to this point, and now we get a Jiggy that I lost. This Jiggy has avoided me for a long time. You wouldn't think that it would be here, but it was, and now it's here, and now I've got it, so I won't be forgetting it anytime soon. That Jiggy always... I honestly never see it. Anytime I play back this game, for some reason I always just forget that it's there. I always pass it over and I'm like, wait, there's no Jiggy there, but duh, all you just have to do is go swim down. It's so simple, but you always pass over it because you think you have to do something in order to get it. Just like, because you know what I mean, I'm used to playing so many Mario games. In order to get stars, you had to do certain missions to get them, right? But in this game, it's just so free-ranged. You can get whatever Jiggy you want at any time, and they could be put in the simplest of places, and you don't even realize it. I mean, that was just simply just diving underwater and getting it. I mean, how much more simpler can they get, right? That's what happens sometimes in games. They're much more simpler than you think, and I see that. Let me get that. Might as well, if I see it, I'll get it, but if I don't see it, then forget it. That's basically the motto here. If I see it, I'll get it. If I don't, forget it. That sounds like a bad rap. Alright. Let's keep moving our way. I think now we can go... Or actually... Let me just... There's nothing else in there, right? I think the last thing we gotta do is just get the last couple of notes that are around here. And then we can start making our way up. Because we gotta use these flying paths for something. I mean, come on. We didn't have to use them for that other mission, but it just makes things faster. I think there's another set over here that I missed. Yeah, there we go. There's 91. I think this is the number you want to have before you use the feather pad and go up. Because there is definitely more to this area than meets the eye. Instead of going... Oh, wait, but we got to get one Jiggy. Because you can see those little two pathways in there, so this is what you got to use the flying pad for. Fortunately, you can't use any move to actually speed things up when you're flying. But, again, that will come later. And as I mean later, as I mean in the sequel. And then this guy's just like... Speak until that's booty. Touch it if you dare. Yeah, he's got a weird voice. Let's go inside and I see I'm touching it. I'm touching it. I'm even dancing. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? No, son? That golden treasure was for me. Now harder still the game will be. Sure about that? What? That was free fall? Oh my goodness. Of course. Okay, forget you. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to take the flying pad. You don't have to go over there if you don't want to. You can actually just come all the way up. It's much more easier, in fact. And then there's a Jinjo waiting for you right there. On a tree. What is with these Jinjos? They're standing at the most awkward of places. That other one was standing on the edge. This one was standing here. The other one was standing in water with a shark. And then the other two, well, the other one was safe. He was in the feather pad. But the other one, where was the other one? Was he in the treasure chest? I can't even remember where the other one was. Still, these Jinjos pick the worst places to call for help. I mean, at the edge of a tree, on top of a cliff. I mean, it can't get more scary than that. You're lucky for you that Banjo's very steady, and he won't fall off very easily, but still, he picks the worst places. Imagine you were to do something like that in Mario. Like, holy crap. I'd probably fall off the edge 1,000 times. Wait, oh, so close. That's why you generally want to be careful when playing this game, and just not to make any stupid mistakes, because, I mean, it's gonna happen, but if you want to get all 100 notes and all the Jinjos, you're gonna have to do it in one go. If you die, you have to start things over, and that kind of sucks. That's the only thing about this game that I have negative to say, is that's the only thing. It's just like, wow, why couldn't they just save it? But they didn't. But if you go back here, you get a grunty switch. And now we can see what this leads to, and it's another Jiggy, and that's what comes from the cannon, not an egg. You can't shoot an egg from the cannon. What are you, ridiculous? But to open this door, as usual, you can just get that, and we get another Mumbo token, or Ikum Tokum token. Yeah, that's... try saying that a couple times fast. Ikum Tokum token, Ikum Tokum token. Oh my goodness, I just lost my wording already. Wait, 99? Okay, this is the last Jiggy, and we're just gonna have a little dance here. But 99? Where's the last one? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. 99 notes? Where's the last one? Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Where is that thing again? I can't remember. If I can't find this soon, I'm just gonna cut. I apologize. But damn, usually when I come up here, I got 100, and that's it. It's done. Maybe did I miss one somewhere? Did I miss it off the? No, it doesn't seem like it. Man. I really am... Oh, man, when it comes to collectibles, I'm the worst. But, I guess, okay, I'll cut to when I actually find it. Oh, wow, it was right here! Okay, so never mind, you want to come up here this time. Take this pathway, don't just shoot all the way up. Actually come here, because you could forget that note. I totally forgot there was a note there. Oh, my goodness. And I'm like, oh, it's useless, you don't need to go towards it. Yeah, you do. My fault. Wait, what was that called? Was that like the salty landlubber or something? Did I just see that? I don't know. But, man, just always keep an eye out for notes. It could be anywhere. And that's the annoyance of this, is that they're not always in bunches. They could just be in that single one, and then you're missing one. You're just like, no, I can't find it. It's the worst feeling ever. But the way to get to that Jiggy, you can actually use this cannon as a pedestal, and this guy's just waving his arms. Good old guy. But there's the third Jiggy of this lair, and we've gotten everything in Treasure Trove Cove, so we don't have to come back until a certain point in the game, which this is one of the few areas that we'll actually come back to. But look at this guy. He's just flailing his arms. He's like, I'm flailing my arms like I just don't care. But the next thing you can do before we actually unlock the next world, because you can remember, usually a nice little tidbit to remember if you're going to try to unlock the next world. Oh, let's see what she has to say. If you think I'm rather soft, I'll be waiting in the loft. Oh, isn't that soft? You're waiting in your own loft, man. Come on. You should be like on sticks and bones or in crossbones and sleeping on dung beetles. I don't know. That's not being soft. Gotta be hardcore, like eating nails for breakfast. Seriously. But generally, to find the next area, it's always usually in a place where the next move you obtain, like for instance, right, like this one, we were able to get to it by using the shock pad. The other one we were able to get to, well, that was more simple. But the treasure trove, we wouldn't have been able to get up here if it wasn't for Kazooie, right? Using the Kazooie tactic. And same goes for the rest. Now, this place is actually a little hard to find. I've always had the problem of this. When I first started this game, I always skipped over this level. I never thought it was the third level. I'm just like, oh, it's there, you know, I don't have to do it. I always thought, and this is a little spoiler to what the other world is going to be, it's going to be Bubble Gloop Swamp. I usually go there first, thinking that's the next world, but it's not. You're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to come here first, and it's up here. And I missed out on this area so many times because I never bothered to look up. It kind of annoyed me, actually. And this is one of the few things I missed in this game. I didn't do it in proper order, and that's why I was always wondering when I was going through the note doors. I'm like, wow, these are actually pretty close. Why would they do this? And then I realized I'm going in the wrong order, because when I came here, I'm like, oh, dude, I should have came here a long time ago. But this is a neat little place, Clanker's Cavern. Now, how can I get... Oh, now I know how to get this thing. Oh, my goodness. I've always wondering, how do you get this? You can actually just jump up here and get it that way. There you go. I didn't actually realize, because I never really came up close and actually watched to see if you could climb up there, but now I know. If you press this switch, we've got a couple more things we can do around here. We're not going to take Clanker's Cavern on this week. We'll take it on next week because I do have another LP in store for you. But before we end things off, we want to talk to Brentilda because, I mean, she's always got wonderful facts. Grunty wears a flea circus under that repulsive dress of hers. Ew! Oh! Oh, God! She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is the Leg Chomper. Jeez, man, this witch. My sister sings in her own bed, Grunty and the Monster Mob. They're awful. What do they sing, the Monster Mesh? And to my surprise, he is the Mesh. He did the Monster Mesh, the Monster Mesh. That's probably all they sing all day. They're probably the ones responsible for that song. Grunty and the... What was it, the Monster Mob? That's lols. But before we go to the next area, I just want to see if there's anything here, because this is actually where you have to go next. This is the area I was talking about, Bubble Glue Swan. This is the one that I skipped over Clanker's Cavern and went to this one instead, because they look very similar. I mean, they almost have the same number of pieces, but you don't want to come here yet. You want to get rid of Clanker's Cavern first, and then put the pieces there. But with that, we're going to end things off here, and... so long, we are going to take on Clanker's Cavern and finish it up in the next several parts. So until then, this is Mario Central signing off.